Good morning. Barely. Welcome back to the Green Beans Go channel. It's your host, me. Should have been a fantastic day yesterday. A couple things just did not fall our way. Burleson, Soto, Young, also Newt Bar in that game, so I was able to get the round robin. Unfortunately, I only did the 4 Cardinals players. I didn't tie in Soto and Young. I had a Soto, Young, Seager, and Nimmo mega parlay with a boost, and we fell 1 leg short with Nimmo. You put 4 legs in, you hit 3. You put 3 legs in, you hit 2. You pair them up, you hit 1. What's the point? The point is we're having a good time. We're having fun. Riley Green, like I said, Corey Seager, Dominic Canzo, and Colton Cowser. A solid day yesterday for it being such a small slate. Overall, our extraneous plays were good. Randy Rosarina never got filled at plus 100, so I did not end up playing it, and it didn't end up hitting, so I do apologize if you took it somewhere else at worse odds and it lost. I would have played it at plus 100. It just didn't get filled. The other sad part is Hunter Dobbins. I was watching the game and listening to it while I mowed the yard. He got 5 strikeouts. So look, we hit 4, we hit 5. We didn't get our 6 and 7 to complete the ladder. We still profited on the plays. But the worst part was he had 7 batters in 2 strike counts that ended in other outs. So if he converts 2 of those 7, we complete the ladder and we hit all the way up to this 12-1 number. That's okay. The read was there. He was in position. He didn't quite get it done, but if you took 4 or 5, you cashed. And then St. Louis money line, they were on an 8-game win streak, and I take him and I break it. Naturally, but we're not going to complain about a overall positive day there. I don't know how long you guys watch these videos typically. Some of you may skirt at the end of the sheet. I'm going to tell you, with this World Cup happening right now, how you can make a risk-free $100 and counting, potentially more. FanDuel is being very generous, and there are ways that you can, without risking anything, make some money. So I want to walk you through that. I want to help you guys if I can, so stay tuned for that. Today's slate's fine. Another summer day. Worst spot is probably San Francisco. Spoiler, I'm not going to give you any plays from there. I don't like the park anyway. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's all systems go again on this Friday. Oakland is back to Las Vegas in that park that is incredibly hitter-friendly. So if you want to direct your time and attention there, I don't think that's a bad idea. Start with the game in Pittsburgh. I can't figure out Miami, and I'm done trying. They don't look great against Brandon Ashcraft. A couple of my friends said Cal Stowers were going today. So if you want to trust them, you go ahead. I'm going to stay off. Brandon Lau's the only guy I like. Game in Washington, I think could be decent. I'm giving it a green on the park rating. Cole Young, Josh Naylor, James Wood, and Dalen Lyle are my leans. This is a Zach Littell matchup, which a lot of you like to target. And the wind is blowing to the right, which should help these left-handed batters. I've picked all left-handed batters. You do what you like. Game in Baltimore, with the way the wind is blowing, I would target lefties. Gavin Sheets, although he's been fairly cold. Colton Cowser, again, and Jackson Holliday. I have bolded and italicized ones that stood out to me, whether in data or just gut-tingling attention. Jackson Holliday was the first play of the day that I felt, ooh, wow, that's not, ooh, I like that today. So those are bolded. Those are italicized. That does not mean you need to go out and play them because, as I say every time, you're going to look at this and you're going to play Jackson Holliday, and then Sheets and Cowser are going to hit, and you're going to be mad at me for inevitably giving you 66.6% of the correct plays, but your attention was drawn to the one loser. So do what you want. Baltimore minus 128. I don't love it as a straight. I may work it into a parlay, and by that I mean I will. Stay tuned for that. Game in Cleveland, I don't know how Detroit's the underdog here. I'm taking them 116 on the money line, and if their team total of 4 gets filled at minus 120, I will play that. Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green, Jose Ramirez, and Travis Bazzana. Wind is blowing perfectly to help left-handed batters. 2 righties on the mound. I think lefties could have a good day, and Detroit has plenty of lefties to do that. So I am going to ride Detroit here on the road. Game in Boston, I just did not want to force anything. There's a couple guys who fringe, should I not? They look okay. As we get further into the summer and I get more comfortable doing this, and also the weather is just better at more spots, I'm going to pick and choose a little bit more. So, with 14, 15 games on a slate, a lot of them being good conditions, mediocre pitching, I don't want to force a not so hitter-friendly park, solid pitching matchup. So if you want to play this game, you go right ahead. Sonny Gray is a tough nut to crack. 5-pitch pitcher, about 25% on all of these pitches. So he's just hard to get a read on. Texas, if they couldn't hit one in Kansas City, yesterday, if only Corey Seager can get it done, they're on the temporary banned list for me. Pass. Game in Cincinnati, I like Gabriel Moreno quite a bit today, 577 on DraftKings. Marte and Spencer Steer. I think Cincinnati is going to struggle against Rodriguez, specifically the fact that he throws the fastball 57% of the time. They have really had a problem hitting left-handed fastballs in the last few weeks. So I'm going to take actually the under here. An under in Cincinnati. An under at Great American Ballpark on a Friday night, perfect conditions. Are you a sicko? Hey, I'm a sicko. I'm taking the under plus money. Ride it if you want. We'll see tomorrow. Game in New York. Another one that looks solid for left-handed batters. Maybe Albies if you want to force Albies, but I'm going to go Olsen, and I'm going to go back to Soto and Young. Both look good against what Spencer Strider has been throwing, and they are both lefties, so they fit that narrative. I'm going to take Atlanta on the money line, plus 114, get the day off, maybe get on the road a little bit early, or maybe their schedule was delayed because they thought they were going to play and they didn't. I don't know what the case is. I haven't looked too much into their personal life, but I think their value here at 114 in a game where the Mets really haven't been strong offensively as of late. Yesterday, they got the job done. Yesterday, they put up 5 runs. It was enough. A Soto bomb late in the game, took them to victory lane. I'm going to ride Atlanta here, and I think there's value on them as the underdog. Game in Toronto, Trey Savage. I like his under 6.5 strikeouts. It's minus 150. Not something I'm going to play straight, but maybe we work it in as a parlay piece. Spoiler, we will. Cody Bellinger, Trent Grisham, and Kazuma Okamoto. I will tell you, I'm going to give you a round robin with some of these bolded and italicized names. Cody Bellinger did not make the final cut. For the 5 names that I have bolded and italicized, I did play him straight. Game in Chicago, Andy Pages and Shohei Ohtani. This one's really not speaking to me. I can't find a lot here that I am in love with, so I am going to likely pass unless the wheel pulls me back in. All right, you guys like pain? And I'm not talking painter here for Philly. Pitcher starting today. I'm talking misery, pain, turmoil. We're doing it again. I'm going back. Last time we took Miz under 8.5, under 7.5. Yeah, we took both of these in Colorado. And he got 8, and he was out there for 7 innings, and it really makes you wonder. Today, I think Philadelphia can do enough. I think Philadelphia's lefties can keep him occupied, busy, distracted, whatever you want to be. I think they can put bat to ball and they can limit striking out. I'm going to go Jacob Mizorowski under 8.5 at plus 100, under 7.5 at plus 200, and I'm going to take the over 7.5 at minus 105. I think this game is more productive offensively than it looks based on the pitching. All of those are make orders. I am not touching the prices on any of them. So this is a Randy Arozarena occasion again. If it is not filled at these numbers, I'm not having it. I don't want it. That's like my best and final offer. Okay? So don't go out there and play Mizorowski under 7.5 at plus 180. He gets 8 and you're coming back and ticked at me. Okay? I'm not going to play it at plus 180. I'm going to play it at plus 190. You give me a plus 199, I'm going to say, see you next week, Miz. Okay? I'm at 200 firm. Milwaukee's a team I can't crack. I'm sick of putting Garrett Mitchell on here every day. I truly am. I'm tired of it. It's the Josh Bell. It's the Perdomo. It's the same situation. How many times do I put Mitchell on here before I lose your guys' trust and lose my credibility? One more time, I guess. William Contreras, 620. But Marsh is a sneaky play. He did not make the final cut either. I did play him straight. Game in Kansas City, Alvarez and Carter Jensen. Tatsui Amai is a 2-pitch pitcher. I think Kansas City, for as inconsistent as they've been recently, I think Kansas City can crack the 2-pitch code. I believe it's fastball and slider. That's it. I'm going to take Kansas City money line plus 105. Underdogs at home. They get to stay at home here. Houston's kind of been all over the place. West Coast, and they come back to the Midwest. And I think Avila is sort of like a Sonny Gray where he's got a lot of pitches. I can keep them off balance, keep them on their toes. I think there's value here. Kansas City as the underdog. I'm going to play that straight. Game in Minnesota. I like Minnesota here. Bats look good. Cody Clemens, Josh Bell. We're back. We're back, baby. Ring the bell. And Alec Burleson, too hot to ignore. Matches up well against Ryan, but Ryan is no slouch, so I'm not going to force anything else. Byron, Buxton, and Brooks Lee also look fine. You want to run the triple Bs, Buxton, Brooks, and Bell? You go right ahead. I'm going with Cody Clemens. Last 3 games of the night. Game in LA. Does LA play a game away from LA? Why is it? I feel like this team has played more home games than any team in the majors. Joe Adell looks fine. Diaz and Caminero look fine. I'm going to go with Shane McClanahan, 6 strikeouts at plus 100. That is a make order. I'm not taking it for any less. I don't care. I considered a ladder. I'm going to be conservative here and stay off. Game in Las Vegas. It's all green all the time. Let's get 7 home runs again. Goodman, Kyle Carros, Carlos Cortez, and Tyler Soderstrom. This guy for Colorado, Agnes, he might be relegated mid-game. They may be calling up the AAA team after 2 innings and saying, "Hey, you guys got room for our pitcher? We are done with him." This could be ugly. It could be ugly. Total set at 14.5, I think. Insane total. Oakland's a parlay piece for me. I think there's no reason they don't run away with this game. There's no reason they can't put up 5 runs every inning on this Agnes guy. Skipping the game in San Francisco, it's never going to interest me. All right, my round robin. We will spin a wheel. Give it some time. But my 5 of the day, again, sort of bizarre. We're going to go Jackson Holiday, Riley Green, Gabriel Moreno, Cody Clemens, and Carlos Cortez. It's not the prettiest thing, but hopefully it gets to the job done. Tail it if you want. All right, if you're not on Novig and you live in one of these blue states and you've been waiting, stop waiting. You get $50 for free with my code, and you can play this incredibly lucrative promo where you can make 3 different trades throughout the World Cup on who is going to score the most goals in the World Cup. And if you are right, you will split $500,000 with everybody else who picked. This is going to be worth, I'm going to guess, over $200-$300 at minimum, maybe more. So get on here. You have till the 17th to lock in your first pick, and then you have until the 24th. It's there every week. So you got some time, but I just want to keep it on your radar. I said 3 parlay pieces. Here they are. We're going to go Boston, Trey Savage under 6.5, and Oakland money line, 10 to win 51. Keep it small, keep it short. My track record on these is pathetic. Horrible, actually. I don't know. I've maybe hit 1 all year. Just putrid. So probably don't tail this, but I'm just being honest. That's what I'm running. Okay, let's talk about this. FanDuel is doing something right now that they have not done in what feels like years. They're actually giving out free bets and giving out a lot of them. All you have to do is get on FanDuel, and you have to place a bet at any odds. Mine is $20. I know some people have 10, and you get $5 in bonus bets for every goal scored. It's kind of like Dinger Tuesday. Really, it's very similar to Dinger Tuesday, only it's probably better. Like you can bet under 6.5 goals at minus 5,000 for $20. And if you lose that and you lose your $20, you're going to get at least $30 in free bets back. So there's plenty of ways to do it. You can arb these, you can hedge these on other books. I don't care how you do it, but you need to be doing it. Every single game offered, there are 2 today and 4 tomorrow. So that is, you get $5 for every goal scored in all of these games. That's insane. That's going to be probably about $100 in free bets. Okay. So what do you do with that? I'm going to show you real quick what you need to do, because a lot of people just throw away their free bets is the nice way to put it. Okay. I talk about Smart Stake all the time. You can do this for $1. Use code GREEN. You get this for $4. So my advice to you would be, do this FanDuel promo. Accumulate all these free bets. Don't spend them. Just accumulate all these free bets until they stop running the promo, which may be Sunday. Okay, is my guess. Okay, then on Sunday, before any of the free bets expire, you usually have a week, so you'll have time. On Sunday, get on Smart Stake, use code GREEN, get it for $1. Pay $1. Then you come up here to promos. You click promos, you search promos. Okay, actually you have to go here to manual. Okay, promos will help you do their first user promo, but we want to look at the manual looking for yourself. So do to FanDuel, do your quote unquote free bet, and let's say you've earned $100 in free bets. Then this tool will tell you, hey, for $100 in free bets, you can convert it risk-free for 85%. Sorry, my head is in the way. 85%. That means you will get $85 no matter what happens. Now, does it take a little bit of money? Yes, it does. Do some people not have this money to throw around? Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I acknowledge that that may not be possible for everybody. But in the case of this, Brooks Lee, you can take to hit a home run for, and let's say you don't want to bite off all of it. Maybe you just want to, convert $25 of it. Maybe you don't have all this money and you want to, maybe you don't have $705 to hedge. Maybe you want to do this piece by piece. So you have $25. You put $25 on Brooks Lee. You put $176 on his under home run. If Brooks Lee homers, you're gonna win this. If Brooks Lee doesn't, you're gonna win this. And no matter what happens, you're gonna walk away with an 86% conversion on $25. So about $20. All right. I would convert every free bet always. That's what I've always done. I would encourage you to do the same. So this tool helps you find all the conversions, helps you walk through it super easily. All right. If you have Novig, ProfitX, these are the best ways to convert. But even if you don't, there's other ways. Here's one with DraftKings: Dodgers -1.5, White Sox +1.5 in the 6th inning. It's a 74%. But yeah, Novig under home runs are the best way to help you convert these things. Don't blow this. And what I mean by that is you can literally be $100 richer with zero risk come Sunday. Okay. And I'm trying to help you do that. So take some time, make sure you bet all of these games, you collect all the free bets, and then you use Smart Stake code GREEN for $1 and you convert all of your free bets, and we'll walk you through exactly how. Okay. I think that's all. Let's spin the wheel. We're going to go 5 today, as we always do. And, one of these days, the wheel is going to be right. Yesterday, I had a lot of right picks. It just didn't happen. Is there any better way to start off than Josh Naylor? I don't know. Okay, I've already decided this. If there is a repeat name from my list, I'm keeping him. I'm just going to keep him. Joe Adell. Josh, Joe. Are we going back to another J day? I don't think I have enough J names to even consider it. I know Josh Bell's on here. That's about it. Oh, James Wood is on here, isn't he? Okay, Cole Young. Nope. Cole Young also plays for Seattle, so we cannot do Cole Young. That would contradict Josh Naylor. So, no Cole Young. Oh, wow, J's. Yeah. Yeah, that's 3 J names. Okay, Jared Young. Joe Adell, Josh Naylor, Jared Young. What can you do? All right. Spencer Steer. That's fine. Josh Naylor, Joe Adell, Jared Young, Spencer Steer, one more. Give me somebody from the Oakland game. Give me somebody in Vegas. Not going to happen. Another J? Yeah. What are the odds? I mean, seriously, what are the odds that 4 of the 5 are J names? How many J names did we leave? We left James Wood on the table, Junior Caminero, Josh Bell. Okay, there's just a lot of J's, but it got Juan Soto. We couldn't have him because it doesn't matter. A lot of J's today. Another J day. I'm wishing you the best. Remember to play your specifically play those FanDuel promos, guys. Please. And yeah, I think that's it. Bye.